Did you know you're using Linux? If you're unsure how, don't worry, we'll discuss it in this video. Let's start. Hey everyone! Today we're cracking open the world of Linux, the invisible powerhouse running the internet, your gadgets, and way more. But what really makes an operating system? It all starts with two key players, the hardware and the kernel. By the end of this video, you'll understand how the kernel bridges the gap between raw hardware and a fully functional OS. Let's dive in. Did you know? Linux powers approximately 90% of the internet, runs on your Android devices, and even operates the International Space Station. Despite its widespread use, many are unaware of its impact. Let's change that today. Linux is more than just an operating system. It's a free, open-source ecosystem crafted by a global community. Think of it like building with Lego blocks. You start with the Linux kernel, the core, and add applications, tools, and interfaces to construct your ideal OS. Unlike Windows or Mac OS, Linux offers you complete control. Developers favor Linux for coding, enterprises depend on it for secure servers, and it's the hidden engine behind Android and smart TVs. It's free, stable, and highly customizable, not just for tech enthusiasts. User-friendly distributions like Ubuntu make it as accessible as any mainstream operating system. The Linux operating system is structured hierarchically, resembling a tree, with each layer building upon the one beneath it to create a stable and efficient computing environment. Hardware layer. This foundational layer includes all physical components of the computer, such as the CPU, memory, storage devices, and peripherals. It interacts directly with the kernel to perform essential computing tasks. Kernel. Above the hardware lies the kernel, the core component of the Linux system. It manages system resources and facilitates communication between the hardware and higher-level software components, controlling processes, memory, device drivers, and system calls. System libraries. Sitting atop the kernel, system libraries provide a set of functions that applications can use to perform standard tasks. They abstract the complexities of kernel operations, offering a more straightforward interface for application development. A prominent example is the GNU-C library, glibc, which supplies essential functionalities for C programs. Shell. The shell acts as an intermediary between the user and the kernel. It interprets user commands and translates them into actions executed by the kernel. Linux offers various shell environments, such as Bash, Born Again Shell, each providing unique features and scripting capabilities. Applications. At the top of the hierarchy are the application programs, the end-user tools and utilities that perform specific tasks. These applications interact with the system libraries and the shell to provide a wide range of functionalities, from text editing to web browsing. This hierarchical, tree-like structure ensures that Linux remains a versatile and reliable operating system, capable of supporting a wide array of applications across diverse hardware platforms. What are you waiting for? It's free for everyone to use. Today, let's open Linux and explore some of its commands. If you're interested in installing it, I recommend watching my previous video for a step-by-step guide. If you've completed the installation, let's learn some basic commands. Let's open the terminal. Here's the terminal where all the magic happens. Ready to type some commands? First up, we'll learn the ls command to list files and directories. Just type ls and hit enter. Look at all your files right here. Next, use cd to change directories. Let's go to the Documents folder. Type cd Documents and see how the prompt changes. You've moved into Documents. Now, let's create a new directory. Use mkdir, followed by your folder name. Type mkdir, test folder. You've created a new folder for your files. Want to delete something? Use rm, followed by the file name to remove it. Type rm test file to remove a file. Be careful, it's permanent. Need to change permissions? Use chmod, followed by the changes you need. Chmod 755 file name changes the file's access rights. Let's duplicate a file using the cp command. It's quite handy. Cp file 1.txt file 2.txt creates a copy of the file. Simple, right? Using mv, it lets you rename or move files in Linux. Let's see how. mv file 1.txt file 2.txt renames your file. How easy is that? Need help with a command? Use man followed by the command name. Man-ls brings up detailed documentation, explore and learn. So we've covered some essential commands: ls, cd, mkdir, rm, chmod, and more. Now you're set to explore Linux. Keep practicing, and until next time.